An ancient world lies hidden in the deep forests of New Zealand, a place of moss-covered earth, towering trees, and shadows that seem to hold the memory of time itself. At first glance, it feels peaceful, silent, still, untouched. But beneath that silence, a fragile life is waiting to begin. Hidden in a hollow on the forest floor, beneath roots, fern leaves, and damp earth, a small clutch of eggs rests in darkness. This is where the journey begins. The kakapo, one of the rarest birds on Earth, is unlike almost every other parrot. It cannot fly. It does not race across open skies. It does not escape danger on powerful wings. Instead, it lives close to the ground, moving slowly through the undergrowth, climbing with determination, and surviving through caution, silence, and instinct. For millions of years, this strange and extraordinary bird evolved in isolation. A heavy parrot of the night, wrapped in soft green feathers that blend almost perfectly with moss and leaves. Its face is owl-like, its movements are quiet, its life is hidden from view. When the breeding season arrives, the forest begins to change. Male kakapos do not display bright feathers in the sunlight like peacocks. They do something far stranger. Under the cover of night, they climb to special display grounds, small bowls scraped into the earth. Then they begin to call. A deep, resonant, booming sound, low and powerful, rolling through the forest like a distant drum. Again and again and again, night after night. The sound can travel for miles. It is a call to the female, a signal of strength, a promise that life can continue. Guided by these calls, the female moves through the darkness. She listens, she chooses carefully, because for her, the choice is everything. Once mating is over, she is alone. No partner stays behind to help. No mate guards the nest. The burden of the future belongs entirely to her. She searches for a safe nesting place, a hidden hollow, a sheltered cavity beneath roots or within fallen logs. There, in the dim stillness of the forest, she lays her eggs. From that moment on, her world becomes smaller, quieter, more dangerous. She must incubate the eggs for weeks, leaving only briefly to feed. Each absence is a risk, each movement a chance for the nest to be found. and for a bird that cannot fly, danger is never far away. Although the kakapo evolved in a land once free from mammalian predators, the modern forest is no longer the safe world it used to be. Introduced predators, stoats, rats, and cats have turned silence into vulnerability. A scent in the air, a soft sound in the leaves, a trail too easily followed. For a nesting kakapo, one mistake can mean everything is lost. So she stays low, stays hidden, and waits. At last, the eggs begin to stir. Tiny cracks appear across the shell. Life, fragile and uncertain, pushes its way into the world. The chicks hatch blind, weak and helpless. They cannot run, they cannot hide, they cannot defend themselves. At this stage, they are entirely dependent on their mother. She returns again and again, bringing food from the forest, feeding them carefully, keeping them warm in the cold, dark nest. Every day matters, every feeding matters, because growth is slow and survival is never guaranteed. Outside the nest, the forest breathes with quiet danger. Rain falls through the canopy, night air turns cold, predators move in silence. The chicks grow, but the danger grows with them. A hidden nest can only protect them for so long. As weeks pass, their bodies strengthen. Soft down begins to change. Eyes open wider. Awareness sharpens. They begin to react to sound, to movement, to the presence of the world beyond the nest. Still, they remain vulnerable. The kakapo is not built for speed, not for sudden escape, not for violent defense. Its greatest gift is stillness, its camouflage, its patience, its ability to disappear into the forest itself. But for the young, these instincts must be learned. Slowly, carefully, they begin to explore. A step beyond the nest, a pause in the moss, a quiet climb over roots and fallen wood. Each movement is small, but each movement is a step toward survival. The mother continues to watch, to feed, to guide. Yet even she cannot remove every danger. Storms can weaken the chicks, food shortages can slow their growth, and predators need only one opportunity. Not every chick reaches the next stage. Not every life continues. That is the harsh truth of the wild. But the ones that endure begin to change. By the middle of their journey, the chicks are no longer helpless nestlings. They move with more control. They climb better. They feed more independently. Their green plumage begins to resemble the forest around them. Moss, fern, shadow, leaf. They are becoming what they were meant to be, ghosts of the forest floor. By day 100 days, they are stronger. By day 120 days, they are more alert. By day 140 days, they are no longer simply surviving because of protection, but because of adaptation. They know how to stay still when danger approaches, how to move quietly through undergrowth, how to feed among roots, shoots, seeds, and native plants. And by day 160 days, the transformation is complete. What began as a fragile egg hidden in darkness has become a young survivor of one of the rarest bird species on Earth, a bird without flight, a bird shaped by isolation, a bird whose survival depends not on power, but on patience, camouflage, and the tireless care of a mother in the shadows. In the deep forests of New Zealand, beauty does not roar, it whispers, and the kakapo, with its silent footsteps and ancient face, is a reminder that survival is not always fast, not always fierce, and not always seen. Sometimes survival is quiet, sometimes it is slow, sometimes it is a miracle. This is the journey of the kakapo, 160 days from egg to survivor.